Good morning, everyone. It's Mr. Martin here. It is Monday, the 4th of May. We're going to be looking at our new grammar passage for today. As always, as we get started, we're going to make sure we know what genre we're looking at and know if we're revising or editing. It says, Thatch wrote about kangaroos. Read Thatch's paper and think about how it should be revised. Then answer the questions that follow. So if I'm revising, that means I'm doing arms, add, remove, move, or substitute something. The next thing we need to figure out is what our central idea of this passage is. So we're going to go ahead and read it and see if we can discover the central idea. I've been learning about kangaroos. These animals are marsupials. That means they have pouches where they keep their babies. This usual way of carrying young is not only an interesting thing about kangaroos, though. I've learned that they can also do some amazing things. I've also learned that there are more than just one type of kangaroo. There's more than just one type of dog, too. Some things kangaroos do are hard to believe. Large ones can travel the length of 3 cars in just one hop. Some kangaroos can hop at speeds of almost 60 miles per hour. Kangaroos also box, much of the way humans do. They stand on their hind legs and push and punch each other when they fight. Possibly the most amazing thing some kangaroos can do is climb trees. The kangaroos that climb trees are called tree kangaroos. Rat kangaroos are another kind. These kangaroos are small compared to the others. Some grow to only be the size of rats, which is how they get their name. The two kinds of kangaroos most people picture when they hear the word kangaroo are the red and gray kangaroos. These are the biggest ones. I've really enjoyed doing this paper. I've never realized how much there was to learn about kangaroos. All right. So I think if I look over that and thinking about what I was learning, basically was teaching me all about kangaroos and specifically the different types of kangaroos and the features. So I would say maybe the different types of kangaroos and what the types are known for. So I said the different type of kangaroos and what are the types known for. We have the gray, the red, they're known for being big. The rat kangaroo is little, the tree kangaroo, and then what each kangaroo can do, what they're known for. All right, let's go ahead and go to questions 1 and 2. And again, we're going to be revising today. So what is the best way to combine sentences 2 and 3? So I'm combining sentences 2 and 3. Let's go back and read those sentences first. These animals are marsupials. That means they have pouches where they keep their babies. I think these are too short, especially sentence 2. And I think we can combine them together. So let me think about what kind of a fanboy I could use. Let's think about a fanboy that I could potentially use to put these together. And we may not even need one, but let's see. I'm putting these animals are marsupials, and then that means that they keep babies in their pouches. All right. Let's see. Even though these animals are marsupials, that means they have pouches where they keep their babies. Even though, it's not even though, it's just because that's what they are. So that doesn't make sense. These animals are marsupials, which means they have pouches where they keep their babies. Question mark. Since these animals are marsupials, that means they have pouches to keep their babies. Even though this is grammatically okay, since these animals are marsupials, that means that feels a little awkward to me. And between C and B, B flows a little bit better. These animals are marsupials, and that means they have pouches where they keep their babies, okay? These animals are marsupials, and that means they have pouches, and that means they have versus which means they have. I think B is the one that sounds best. This is a tricky one, guys. But if we look at the flow of the sentence, these animals are marsupials, and that means they have pouches. These animals are marsupials, which means they have pouches. This one flows better, and grammatically is set up a little bit better. So I know because, what's our proof? B combined the sentences in the clearest way. Let's go to number 2. That wants to add one more supporting sentence to the end of paragraph containing sentences 8 through 13. which would be the best supporting sentence for this paragraph? So 8 to 13. Okay, some kind of kangaroos believe it's hard to do. Large ones can travel the length of jumping in one hop. Some kangaroos can hop at speeds 60 miles per hour. Kangaroos also box. They start with their hind legs. They can climb trees. So basically talking about all the amazing things that kangaroos can do. Okay, let's see what will support that. Opossums are the only marsupials that live in Native America. Okay. We're not talking about all marsupials. We're talking about just kangaroos. Young kangaroos are known as joeys. Kangaroos are found in Australia where they are very popular. Okay. Certain types of kangaroos can climb to find food and to avoid predators. Okay. So he wants to add it at the end. Possibly the most amazing thing kangaroos can do is climb trees. So at the end, we're talking about climb trees. So I think if we do that, the only one that makes sense was J, because all the other ones weren't talking about climbing trees, and it says we want to add it at the end of the paragraph, which would be the best supporting sentence to go at the end of the paragraph. And the end of the paragraph is talking about climbing trees. Okay, so I know because the end of the paragraph is discussing climbing trees. All right, we're gonna go ahead and end there for today. When we come back on Wednesday, we'll go ahead and look at questions number 3 and 4. I hope you have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.